guys, Matt the Greeter here. I'm in the car today waiting for Hurricane Henri. See if he makes landfall up here in New England. But, you know, waiting for a hurricane here in New England is kind of like waiting to catch a home run ball in the bleachers at Fenway. Probably not going to happen. But Ted Williams' seat is painted red for a reason, right? So you never know. That means nutty driving. So I'm glad I'm not on the Bug Smasher. First of all, planning for, if something does show up on my, my little daily errand here. I would rather not get caught on the bike with my bald tire, but also on the roads around here, perfect. I wish I had the camera rolling. And it was the entire lane plus the half of the middle lane was full of microwaves. Somebody dropped a pile of microwaves just in the road. There are cars off the road, cars pointed in every direction, and we got some tempers to defrost, I think, on the side of the road. So meanwhile, you got cars are storming up to this debris, and you get the guy who's driving the truck, and he's trying to dart. He's like a crow landing on roadkill, trying to dart into the road to snag a microwave one at a time and get it out of the road. It's a bad scene, man. So, hey, that's New England. I'm glad I'm not on the motorcycle right now. It's crazy stuff. I've missed things, but I think the closest I came to dumping on an off ramp, aside from, there's two times. One time I was, here we go, I'm speaking of off ramps, right? So one time I was so I used to live in Quincy, Massachusetts, and Quincy's pretty cool, right? So it's right on the ocean, and so the weather on the ocean is oftentimes a little bit different than the weather inland. So I was living in Quincy, but I was working in West Bridgewater, which is inland, and I left Quincy. It was like 42 degrees, nice morning. I'm wearing all my, my riding gear. Still the half helmet days back then, so I'm wearing the half helmet. By the time I got to West Bridgewater, there was frost sparkling in the grass, and I didn't notice till I was leaned hard over on the off ramp, and got to work and learned it was like 27 or something. It was really cold. And but when I left Quincy, it was 42 degrees, and the day warmed up subsequently. It was a beautiful ride home in the 50s. But man, I'll tell you, the other time I came close to eating it on an off ramp was I was hard over into a turn, and there was a pizza box, and that's your farewell tour right there. You're probably gonna have to get a new motorcycle and be banged up for a little while. But what? It's one of those things. They say, like Ray Allen, the great NBA player, says, practice makes its own luck. And I agree with that a little bit. So, I had taken an advanced riding course with my buddy Al. And, I've when the roads are clear, which is not often here, you try out a few things here and there, a couple of maneuvers. Try out, when you start riding for the season, try out a couple emergency stops when no one's around just to make sure you can do it. Well, I was hard over into this turn, and I noticed the pizza box, which was, kind of grimy and blended in with the road. And all I did, I let off the throttle a tiny bit, and the bike stood up a tiny bit, which was just enough to cause me to miss the pizza box by quarter of an inch, maybe an inch, And it happened fast, so I didn't have time to get nervous. But anyway, that stuff happens on your roads too, I'm sure. And, have you ever had a close call like that? Came close to going down. I know somebody hit a license plate once around here and ate it and totaled his bike and everything. And they towed him away and everything. And he never thought, he thought about this later. He forgot he didn't take the license plate. Literally, did you get the license plate? He could have got the license plate, but when you have a crash, you're kind of absent-minded sometimes, and so he didn't think to, maybe if I just take the license plate, I'll know whose it is, and maybe they can pay for my new motorcycle instead of, me having to have an at-fault thing for somebody who had rusted, screws or whatever. So anyway, guys, girls, keep your microwaves on the counter where they belong, and throw those pizza boxes in the trash and not on the off-ramp, okay? because we love you, we care about you, and us bikers out here, we want to live to ride another day, and we're all part of that. So anyway, Hurricane Henri, where are you? We get a lot of big time heavy clouds happening, and the people are driving like super nutty, because everybody thinks, you know, I got to buy all the milk in the world because I need something to spoil in my fridge if we lose power for two weeks. So anyway, guys, I'll check in with you soon, hopefully on the bike, and yeah, hey, have a great day. Bye.